Welcome back to Stoic Spirit, where we explore the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and how it can empower us to live more fulfilling lives. Today, we're diving into a topic that might sound a little unconventional: how Stoic principles can create a dynamic in your relationships where your absence is truly felt. At this point, before you jump to conclusions, we're not talking about manipulation or playing games. This isn't about making someone feel bad or guilty. Instead, we're exploring how Stoicism can help you cultivate the kind of inner strength and self-respect that naturally draws people to you and makes your presence genuinely valued. We'll be looking at 5 key principles that can transform your approach to relationships, building connections based on mutual respect and appreciation, not neediness or control. Our first Stoic principle for building stronger, more fulfilling relationships is acceptance. This isn't about resignation or giving up. It's about wisdom and empowerment. Think about it. You can't control the vast majority of the world around you, and that includes another person's thoughts, feelings, and actions. Trying to force a connection, manipulate someone's emotions, or bend their will to your desires is not only exhausting, but ultimately futile and counterproductive. It creates resentment, breeds distrust, and undermines the very foundation of a healthy relationship. Stoicism offers a powerful antidote to this struggle for control: acceptance. It teaches us to acknowledge and accept the reality of what we can't control, the external world, including the complex and often unpredictable reactions of other people. We can't force someone to miss us, to love us, or to behave the way we want them to. And the more we try to exert this control, the more frustration and anxiety we create for ourselves. Instead of clinging to the illusion of control, Stoicism encourages us to shift our focus inward, to the one realm where we do have absolute power: our own responses. We can control our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. If you find yourself consumed by anxiety or worry about a relationship, constantly checking your phone, overanalyzing every interaction, or desperately seeking reassurance, practice acceptance. Acknowledge the situation without judgment. Recognize that their feelings and actions are outside your sphere of influence. This doesn't mean being passive, indifferent, or suppressing your emotions. It means recognizing that true strength and the foundation of any healthy connection comes from managing your own internal landscape. By accepting what you can't control, their behavior, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering and create space for genuine connection to flourish. You become more resilient, more self-reliant, and less dependent on external validation. This inner peace and strength, paradoxically, become far more attractive and compelling than any attempt to manipulate or control. It allows you to be present, authentic, and genuinely engaging, which are the qualities that truly draw people in and make your presence deeply valued. Acceptance in Stoicism isn't about giving up. It's about wisely choosing where to direct your energy towards what you can influence, yourself. Secondly, let's explore the power of virtue. Stoicism places immense importance on living a virtuous life. And this isn't about stuffy moralizing or rigid rules. It's about cultivating qualities that enrich your life and, as a natural byproduct, make you a truly magnetic individual. We're talking about qualities like integrity, kindness, empathy, courage, and wisdom. These aren't just abstract ideals. They are active principles that guide your actions and shape your character. Integrity means being true to your word and aligning your actions with your values. It's about honesty, not just with others, but with yourself. Kindness isn't weakness. It's strength expressed through compassion and generosity. Empathy allows you to connect with others on a deeper level, understanding their perspectives and sharing their joys and sorrows. Courage empowers you to face challenges with resilience and to stand up for what you believe in, even when it's difficult. And wisdom is the ability to discern what truly matters, to make sound judgments, and to navigate life's complexities with grace and clarity. These virtues aren't about putting on a show or trying to impress others. They're about inner transformation, about becoming the best version of yourself. And paradoxically, this inward focus has a profound outward effect. When you prioritize virtue, you naturally attract those who resonate with strength of character, authenticity, and genuine connection. People are drawn to those who exude integrity, kindness, and empathy. These qualities create a sense of trust, safety, and mutual respect, which are the bedrock of any healthy and fulfilling relationship. So, instead of trying to make someone miss you through manipulation or games, focus on embodying these virtues. Invest in your own character development. Become the kind of person you admire, the kind of person you would want to be around. This inner work, this commitment to living virtuously, will radiate outwards, drawing people to you not through desperate pleas for attention, but through the genuine magnetism of a strong, compassionate, and integrated individual. The missing then becomes a natural consequence of a valuable connection, a recognition of the unique and positive presence you bring to the relationship. Third, let's delve into the Stoic principle of living in accordance with nature. This might sound a bit cryptic, but it's a profoundly practical concept. In the context of relationships, it means understanding your own nature, your emotional needs, your limits, and your values, and acting in harmony with them. It's about self-awareness and self-respect, recognizing that you have a right to your own feelings, your own space, and your own boundaries. A crucial aspect of living in accordance with nature is setting healthy boundaries. This doesn't mean building walls or shutting people out. It means communicating clearly and respectfully what you are and are not willing to tolerate. It means recognizing that you are responsible for your own well-being and that you have a right to protect yourself from emotional harm. Boundaries are not about controlling others. They are about taking ownership of your own experience. When you establish healthy boundaries, you create a foundation of respect in your relationships. You communicate that you value yourself, and this self-respect invites others to treat you with the same consideration. Boundaries also strengthen connections by preventing resentment and misunderstandings from festering. When you're clear about your needs and limits, you avoid the buildup of frustration and resentment that can erode intimacy. Living in accordance with nature also involves expressing yourself authentically. This means communicating your thoughts and feelings clearly, honestly, and respectfully. It doesn't mean being aggressive or demanding. It means being assertive and direct, owning your experience without blaming or shaming others. It also means listening attentively to others, acknowledging their perspectives, and engaging in open and honest dialogue. By maintaining your sense of self within a relationship, by honoring your own needs and boundaries, you create a dynamic of mutual respect and appreciation. You become a source of strength and stability, not only for yourself, but also for the other person. This groundedness, this self-awareness, becomes deeply attractive. It fosters a sense of security and trust, allowing genuine connection to flourish. And when you are present and authentic in this way, your absence is naturally felt, not as a void created by manipulation, but as a loss of the genuine connection you've cultivated. Fourth, let's explore the power of dispassionate response. This doesn't mean becoming an emotionless robot. It means cultivating the ability to observe your emotions without being ruled by them. Stoicism recognizes that emotions are fleeting, often irrational, and not always a reliable guide for action. Think about it. How many times have you said or done something in the heat of the moment that you later regretted? How often have your emotions clouded your judgment or led you down a path of unnecessary suffering? Stoicism encourages us to approach challenging situations, especially in relationships, with composure and clarity. This means taking a step back, observing your emotional reactions without judgment, and choosing how you want to respond rather than simply reacting impulsively. It's about creating a space between stimulus and response, a space where you can access your wisdom and make conscious choices. When you're triggered by something in a relationship, a disagreement, a perceived slight, a fear of abandonment, take a breath. Recognize the emotion that's arising: anger, sadness, fear, but don't let it dictate your actions. Don't immediately lash out, withdraw, or engage in manipulative tactics. Instead, ask yourself, is this emotion serving me? Is this reaction aligned with my values and long-term goals? Responding thoughtfully, rather than impulsively, allows you to communicate more effectively, to address the underlying issue rather than escalating the conflict, and to preserve the integrity of the relationship. It allows you to choose actions that are based on wisdom and compassion, not fear and reactivity. This practice of dispassionate response doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or pretending you don't feel them. It means acknowledging them, understanding their origins, and choosing how you want to express them. It's about cultivating emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage your own emotions and to empathize with the emotions of others. This emotional maturity creates a sense of stability and security in your relationships, making your presence a source of calm and strength, and your absence a noticeable loss of that grounded energy. Finally, let's consider the importance of focusing on your duties. In Stoicism, duty isn't about rigid obligations or societal expectations. It's about understanding your responsibilities within a relationship and fulfilling them with integrity and diligence. It's about showing up, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. It's about being present, engaged, and committed to the well-being of the relationship. Ask yourself, what are my duties in this relationship? What commitments have I made, explicitly or implicitly? These duties might include being honest and transparent, actively listening and offering support, respecting boundaries, making time for connection, and working through challenges constructively. It's about contributing positively to the shared dynamic, not out of obligation, but out of a genuine desire to nurture and strengthen the connection. When you consistently fulfill your duties, you build a foundation of trust and reliability. You demonstrate that you are someone who can be counted on, someone whose words and actions are aligned. This reliability is incredibly attractive in any relationship. It creates a sense of security, stability, and predictability, allowing the other person to feel safe and comfortable opening up to you. Focusing on your duties doesn't mean becoming a doormat or neglecting your own needs. It means finding a healthy balance between giving and receiving, between supporting your partner and honoring your own boundaries. It's about showing up fully and authentically, contributing your best self to the relationship. This commitment to duty isn't about trying to make someone miss you. It's about creating a dynamic of mutual respect, trust, and appreciation. It's about building a connection that is strong enough to withstand challenges and enriching enough to bring joy and fulfillment to both parties. And when you consistently embody this principle, your absence will naturally be felt, not as a manipulative tactic, but as a loss of the genuine presence and contribution you bring to the relationship. It's the quiet strength of reliability and commitment that truly makes your presence invaluable. So, to recap, Stoicism isn't about playing games or manipulating someone into missing you. It's not about creating drama or manufacturing a sense of scarcity. True connection isn't built on these flimsy foundations. Instead, Stoicism offers a path to cultivating the inner strength, the self-respect, and the virtuous character that make your presence genuinely valuable. It's about becoming the kind of person who brings positivity, stability, and genuine connection to a relationship. It's about creating a space where your absence is felt, not as a painful void born of dependence or manipulation, but as a loss of something truly good, something enriching, something that adds value to their life. It's the absence of genuine connection, of shared growth, of mutual respect and support that is truly felt, not the absence of drama or manufactured longing. This approach to relationships, grounded in Stoic principles, empowers you to focus on what you can control: your own character, your own responses, and your own contributions to the relationship. It frees you from the exhausting and ultimately futile pursuit of controlling another person's feelings. It allows you to build connections based on authenticity, mutual respect, and a shared commitment to growth. And paradoxically, this focus on inner strength and self-reliance makes you far more attractive and compelling than any manipulative tactic ever could. This journey of self-improvement, guided by the wisdom of Stoicism, is a lifelong process. It's about continually striving to live in accordance with virtue, to practice acceptance, to respond with dispassion, and to fulfill your duties with integrity. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, not for someone else, but for your own well-being and for the enrichment of all your relationships. What Stoic principles have you found most impactful in your own relationships? We'd love to hear your insights and experiences. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more insightful content on Stoicism and personal growth. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss our future uploads. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploring the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and how it can transform our modern lives. We appreciate you being here,